Let me ask you something. What if everything you're chasing, the better job, the perfect relationship, all the money in the world, what if it's all a big case of mistaken identity? Well, in this explainer, we are going to pull back the curtain on the surprising truth behind what we really want. So, let's just jump right in with a little thought experiment. And I want you to be really honest with yourself here, because your answer is going to reveal something pretty fundamental about what makes you tick. No, seriously, think about it for a second. Imagine a genie pops out of a lamp, no tricks, no fine print, you get one wish, and it is 100% guaranteed to come true. What would you ask for? What is your truest, deepest desire? Okay, so if you're like most people, your answer probably looks something like this. Infinite wealth, perfect health, a great love. These are the big ones, right? The things we spend our entire lives working towards. And it makes total sense. Who wouldn't want these things? But this is where it starts to get really interesting. And that right there brings us to what I call the great misconception. Because even though we all think we want these things, the truth is, none of them are what we're actually after. Let's just take the most common one, money. So you wish for it, and poof, the wish is granted. You now have unlimited, infinite wealth. You can buy anything you want, go anywhere, do anything. But here's the twist. You have all the money, but it doesn't make you happy. In fact, it does the exact opposite. It fills you with anxiety, worry, and this deep, crushing misery. Now, would you still want the money? Of course not. Nobody would take that deal. And that little scenario reveals the entire secret. See, you never wanted the money itself. You wanted the feeling you thought the money would bring. That feeling of security, of freedom, of joy. We don't want the sports car. We want the feeling of being admired. We don't want the perfect relationship. We want the feeling of being loved. So this chase for the thing puts most of us on what we'll call the indirect path. It's this long, winding, and honestly pretty frustrating road we take to try and get to the feeling we really want. At its heart, the indirect path is based on a single core belief that in order to change how I feel on the inside, I first have to change my world on the outside. And for a lot of us, this has just become our default way of living. This creates a life that's just a constant chase. It's that I'll be happy when syndrome. I'll be happy when I get the promotion, when I move to a new city, when I find a partner. Happiness is always just over the horizon, waiting for the next accomplishment. The only problem is, there's always another horizon. And that's the fundamental issue with this whole indirect approach. It has one tiny little flaw. It doesn't work. It's a strategy that is, almost by design, guaranteed to fail. So let's break down why. There are two huge reasons. First, the outside world is chaotic. It's completely unpredictable. You can't control it. So tying your inner peace to something you can't control is, well, it's a recipe for anxiety. And second, and this one's fascinating, our brains are wired in a funny way. They actually get more pleasure from wanting something than from actually having it. The real thrill is in the chase, not in the prize itself. And if you need proof, just look around us. We've all seen examples of people who achieved everything on that wish list, the money, the fame, the success, and they were still deeply unhappy. I mean, think of brilliant people like Anthony Bourdain or icons like Marilyn Monroe. They won the external game, hands down, but tragically, they lost the internal one. It's heartbreaking, and it proves that external success is no guarantee of internal peace. So, if the indirect path is a dead end, what's the alternative? Well, thankfully, there is another way. We'll call it the direct path, and it's all about doing the inner work. The direct path just flips the whole script. Instead of trying to control the uncontrollable world out there, you focus on the one and only thing you can actually influence, your own inner world. This means understanding your thoughts, questioning your beliefs, and learning how to generate those feelings of peace and joy directly from the inside out, no matter what's going on around you. This lays out the difference perfectly. The indirect path is like trying to fix the inside by constantly rearranging the furniture outside. The direct path is about fixing the inside so you can enjoy the outside no matter how the furniture is arranged. It's about building a solid inner foundation so you can handle anything the world throws at you. Now, let's be super clear about this. This is not about giving up your ambitions and just meditating in a room all day. Absolutely not. It's about still going after your goals, but pursuing them from a place of wholeness and peace. instead of a place of desperate neediness where you think that next thing is finally going to fix you. So now that we have this new understanding, let's circle all the way back to that first question. It's time to make a wiser wish. Okay, the genie is back. One wish, 100% success rate, but this time you know the secret. You know it's not about the thing, it's about the feeling. So what do you wish for now? Well, the wiser wish is to just ask for the feeling directly. You cut out the middleman. Instead of wishing for infinite wealth, you wish for a deep, unshakable peace. Instead of wishing for the perfect partner, you wish for the capacity to feel and give boundless love. You go straight for the internal state, not the external object you hope will create it. Just remember this. Your mind is a wanting machine. It's a treadmill that's always asking what's next. The only way you can ever get off that treadmill is to stop believing that the next thing is the final destination. And that brings us to the ultimate takeaway here. Happiness isn't a destination you arrive at. It's not some prize you win. It's a skill you have to cultivate and practice, just like learning an instrument or working out at the gym. And like any skill, the more you work at it, the stronger it gets. The only question left is, are you ready to start practicing?